Hello, I'm Isabel with High Tech Design Safety, here to guide you through the role of technical documentation in product compliance. If you are working to certify industrial machinery or semiconductor manufacturing equipment, technical documentation is one of the most important parts of the compliance process. Many manufacturers focus heavily on testing and engineering, but documentation is what ultimately demonstrates that your equipment was designed, evaluated, and verified according to applicable requirements. At HTDS, we specialize in certifying industrial machinery and semiconductor process equipment with over 1,400 successful projects to our credit. Our process is designed to simplify the path to market while helping manufacturers avoid unnecessary delays and compliance issues. Today, we are going to discuss why technical documentation matters, what documentation is commonly required, common mistakes manufacturers make, and how strong documentation practices can improve project efficiency. Technical documentation is much more than paperwork. It serves as the foundation of the conformity assessment process and provides evidence that safety requirements, engineering evaluations, and verification activities have been completed properly. For industrial machinery and semiconductor equipment, documentation often supports risk assessments, verification reports, electrical schematics, standards evaluations, and operating instructions. Without organized technical documentation, it becomes difficult to demonstrate conformity during the certification process. Additionally, proper documentation creates traceability throughout the life cycle of the equipment. Engineering teams, evaluators, integrators, and end users all rely on these records to understand how systems were designed and verified. There are several key categories of documentation commonly included in compliance projects. Risk assessment identifies potential hazards associated with operation, maintenance, and servicing activities. These assessments also document the methods used to reduce or eliminate those risks. Risk assessments are often one of the most important parts of the technical file because they directly connect engineering decisions to safety requirements. Electrical diagrams and system drawings help evaluators understand how machinery and control systems are designed. These records support evaluations related to circuit protection, emergency stops, isolation methods, wiring practices, and safety circuit implementation. Accurate schematics also improve long-term serviceability and troubleshooting after installation. Verification records help demonstrate that systems perform according to the intended design requirements. These reports may include bonding verification, voltage testing, interlock validation, functional safety checks, and mechanical inspections. Maintaining organized test records improves project traceability and supports future modifications or audits. One of the biggest misconceptions in compliance projects is that documentation can wait until the end. In reality, many certification delays originate from documentation gaps rather than major engineering failures. Some common issues include incomplete risk assessments, outdated schematics, inconsistent naming conventions, missing verification records, and poor document organization. When multiple suppliers or engineering teams are involved, maintaining consistency across documentation packages becomes even more challenging. Manufacturers that integrate documentation into the engineering process early often see much smoother project execution. Strong documentation practices help to reduce corrective actions, improve communication between teams, speed up conformity assessments, and reduce late-stage surprises. It also becomes much easier to support future equipment modifications and global compliance requirements. Instead of treating documentation as a final deliverable, successful manufacturers build documentation development directly into their engineering workflow. At High Tech Design Safety, we help manufacturers simplify technical documentation for industrial machinery and semiconductor manufacturing equipment. Our team supports risk assessments, standards evaluations, verification activities, technical file development, and compliance documentation review. Our goal is to help clients reduce delays while improving overall compliance readiness. When you reach out to us at hightechdesignSafety.com/getaquote or using the link in the description of this video, we will provide helpful templates and guidance to support your compliance process. Technical documentation plays a critical role in product compliance, conformity assessment, and long-term equipment support. As industrial systems become more advanced and interconnected, strong documentation practices become even more important for successful certification projects. If you would like support with your compliance documentation or industrial equipment certification process, contact High Tech Design Safety to learn more about how we can help simplify your path to market. And please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more information on technical documentation and product compliance. Thank you for watching.